you ever been vibing to a K-pop song, only to have it cut off so suddenly that you find yourself checking if your streaming app just malfunctioned? It's that jarring moment when the track finishes and you're left staring at your phone, wondering if your internet connection dropped. But nope, it's just the song, short, abrupt, and over before you even realize it. It's not just you. This is becoming the new normal, thanks to the TikTokification of music. Songs are ending so quickly that it feels like the artist didn't even get to finish their thought. You know that feeling when the beat drops, you're just getting into it, and then, bam, it's done. You're left thinking, wait, that's it? Like the track was a teaser rather than a full song. Even worse, you might catch yourself hitting replay just to see if you missed something, only to find out the song really is that short. It's as if someone hit the stop button halfway through the last chorus, leaving you hanging. And let's not even talk about those moments when the outro fades out so fast that you're convinced your headphones must have lost connection. This isn't just frustrating, it's changing the way we listen to music. We're so conditioned to these bite-sized tracks that full-length songs now feel like a marathon. But here's the thing, are we really okay with this? Do we really want every song to feel like it's been chopped up just to fit a 15-second video? Think about it. The moment you start getting into the groove, the song's already over, leaving you in that awkward silence where you're not sure what just happened. It's like reading a book and finding out the last chapter is missing. Are we really okay with music that feels incomplete? Or will we eventually push back for the songs that let us experience every beat, every verse, and every chorus the way it was meant to be? On the flip side, let's not ignore that there are some upsides to these shorter songs. One undeniable advantage is that they are incredibly replayable. When a song is just over 2 minutes, it's easy to hit replay multiple times. That means more streams for the artists and more opportunities for the song to get stuck in your head. Short songs cater perfectly to our short attention spans, making them highly addictive. And let's be honest, there's something to be said about a track that gets straight to the point. No filler, no unnecessary repetition, just pure, concentrated energy. Sometimes, less is more, and in a world where our attention is pulled in a million directions, a quick burst of musical satisfaction can be just what we need. Shorter songs can feel like a sugar rush, brief but intense, leaving you wanting more. There's also the argument that shorter songs are better suited for today's fast-paced digital landscape. With social media platforms like TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts driving so much of what's trending, music that fits neatly into these formats is more likely to go viral. Artists and producers are smart. They know that the key to success in today's music industry isn't just radio play anymore. It's how many times their song gets looped in the background of a viral dance or meme. And here's where the strategy comes in. Shorter songs are designed to hook you from the first beat. They're engineered to grab your attention immediately, which is crucial when listeners can skip to the next track with just a tap. In this sense, shorter songs are like digital candy, instantly gratifying and impossible to resist. But let's not ignore the trade-offs. While shorter songs might be good for quick hits and viral moments, they can leave listeners feeling unsatisfied. Music is more than just a catchy hook. It's about storytelling, emotion, and taking listeners on a journey. With the trend towards shorter songs, there's less room for artistic expression and complexity. We risk losing the depth and richness that makes certain tracks unforgettable. Another downside, short songs can feel repetitive. When the track is only 2 minutes long and half of that time is taken up by the chorus, there's not much room for variety. After a few listens, it can start to feel like you've heard it all before. There's a fine line between catchy and overplayed. And with shorter tracks, that line gets crossed much quicker. And what about live performances? K-pop is known for its elaborate stage shows, with choreography, visuals, and fan interactions all carefully crafted to fit the music. But when the songs themselves are shorter, the performances can feel rushed. There's less time for the build-up, the high-energy dance breaks, and the emotional moments that make K-pop concerts so memorable. Imagine waiting months for your favorite group's comeback, only to have them perform a track that's over before you've even had a chance to fully enjoy it. It's not just about the length, though, it's about the experience. Music is something we connect with on a deeper level, and that connection takes time to build. When songs are shortened to fit a viral format, that connection can be lost. You're left feeling like something's missing, like the artist didn't get a chance to fully express themselves, and you didn't get a chance to fully experience their art. Imagine listening to a ballad where the emotion builds gradually, the verses set the scene, and the chorus delivers that cathartic release. Now picture that same song condensed into a 2-minute snippet. The build-up is gone, the emotion is rushed, and by the time you're ready to feel something, the song is already over. It's like watching a movie with the middle cut out. Sure, you get the beginning and the end, but without the journey, it just doesn't hit the same. This issue goes beyond just the music itself. K-pop has always been more than just the songs. It's the visuals, the performances, the storytelling. When you listen to a K-pop track, you're not just hearing music, you're experiencing a narrative that unfolds with every note. Whether it's a high-energy dance anthem or a heart-wrenching ballad, each song is a piece of a larger puzzle that includes music videos, choreography, and fan interactions. But when the songs are trimmed down to fit a TikTok-friendly format, the entire experience feels diminished. You lose those moments where the music, visuals, and emotions all come together to create something truly memorable. Let's also consider the impact on the artists themselves. K-pop idols spend months, sometimes years, preparing for their comebacks. They work tirelessly to perfect every note, every dance move, every visual concept. But when their hard work is distilled into a song that barely passes the 2-minute mark, it raises the question, are they being given the space to truly showcase their talent? Are they able to convey the full spectrum of their artistic vision, or are they being forced to conform to a trend that prioritizes virality over artistry? For producers and songwriters, this shift presents a new challenge. How do you create a song that's both artistically fulfilling and commercially successful when the industry is leaning towards shorter formats? There's an art to crafting a song that's concise yet impactful, but there's also a risk of losing the nuance and complexity that make music resonate on a deeper level. The result can be a track that's catchy, but ultimately forgettable. Good for a few TikTok loops, but not something you'll remember a year from now. And then there's the fan experience. K-pop fans are some of the most dedicated and passionate listeners out there. They invest not just in the music, but in the entire world that comes with it. They analyze lyrics, decode music videos, and immerse themselves in the narratives their favorite groups create. But when the music itself is compressed into a bite-sized format, it limits how deeply fans can engage with it. Sure, they might still create TikTok challenges and share clips on social media, but the deeper connection that comes from experiencing a song in its entirety, that's harder to achieve when the song feels more like a highlight reel than a full story. It's also worth noting that this trend isn't just confined to K-pop. The entire global music industry is seeing a shift towards shorter songs, driven largely by the influence of social media. Artists across genres are trimming their tracks to cater to platforms like TikTok, where a catchy 15-second clip can propel a song to the top of the charts. While this has created new opportunities for artists to reach wider audiences, it also raises questions about the long-term impact on music as an art form. Will we continue to see a decline in song length as artists chase virality? Or will there be a pushback as listeners crave more substantial content? There's also an argument to be made about the role of music in our lives. Traditionally, music has been a way to escape, to reflect, to feel. It's something we turn to when we want to unwind or when we need a soundtrack to our lives. But as songs get shorter and more focused on quick gratification, we're seeing a shift in how we engage with music. It's becoming less about the experience and more about the moment, capturing attention in the short term rather than creating lasting memories. So what does this mean for the future of K-pop? As the industry continues to evolve, it's clear that artists and producers will need to strike a balance between creating music that's optimized for today's digital landscape while still maintaining the depth and artistry that have always defined the genre. Shorter songs might be the trend right now, but it's important not to lose sight of what makes music special in the first place. Its ability to connect, to move, and to inspire. As fans, we have a role to play in shaping this future. By supporting the music that resonates with us on a deeper level, we can help ensure that K-pop, and music in general, remains a space where artistry is valued as much as virality. Whether that means embracing shorter songs that get straight to the point, or advocating for tracks that take their time to build a narrative, the choice is ours. In the end, it's not just about how long a song is, it's about the experience it provides. Music should be more than just background noise for a viral video. It should be something that stays with you long after the final note has played. So the next time you find yourself checking if your streaming app glitched when a song ends too soon, ask yourself, is this the kind of music you want more of, or are you ready to push for something that gives you more to hold on to? Let's keep the conversation going. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights into the evolving world of K-pop.